Hi and what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make fluffy donuts, and they are a favorite in my house. So we are going to be using a few ingredients and it's going to be absolutely amazing. If you're new here, I'm Scovia and welcome to Infoods Specials, where the recipes are always simple and easy. If you follow my recipes, you'll get to see how I show you easy and amazing recipes. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. So here I have lukewarm water. To this I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar, next I'm going to add yeast. I am using instant dry yeast, as you can see, so I'm going to be using 2 teaspoons of instant yeast. And then I'm going to wait for 1 to 5 minutes until the yeast blooms. Once the yeast blooms, in a large bowl I'll add my flour. I'm using 4.5 cups of flour. It can be 4.5 to 5 because you'll need more flour for kneading. Then I'll add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'll use my wooden spatula and mix the salt together with the flour, just like that. I'll make a well in the center of the bowl and then I'll keep this aside. Pick an empty bowl, then I'll crack my 2 eggs in. My second egg. Once I'm done whisking the eggs, I'll keep this aside, then pick my big bowl. Then to my bowl, I'll add my eggs, my yeast mixture, oil, and milk. And you can find all these ingredients listed in the description box down below. Then using my wooden spatula, I'll mix the flour until well combined. Make sure that all the flour in the bottom of the bowl is combined together with the wet ingredients. Making donuts is quite a process, but once everything is ready, you will enjoy your donuts. If you have a stand mixer, you can use it to make the dough. It's even easier. But me, I'm just using my spatula because I don't have a stand mixer, but I will invest in one pretty soon. You know, God's time is always the best. So no fuss over the stand mixer. Once everything is well combined, just like this, and as you can see, my dough is starting to get stretchy. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oil. Then I'm going to use my spatula and spread the oil in the dough. Then I'm going to cover with a kitchen towel and place this in a warm area so that it can rise. So that will be around 1 hour or 30 to 1 hour at most. My dough is ready and I am excited. Look at that, very nice. So you're going to punch down the dough just like that. So this is how my dough is looking. I'm going to give it a little tuck, just like that. And always make sure that your working surface is well flat because you don't want the dough to stick. Then I'm going to divide the dough in 2. That, keep this aside. Then I'm going to work on the other half. Before I use my rolling pin, I'm going to tuck it again, just like that. Make sure everything is well tucked. Then add some more flour. Then I'll use my rolling pin. So you're going to need your flour out in your working surface. So you make sure to push using your rolling pin. I'm looking for 1 inch of the dough. So my dough is ready. As you can see, this is like 1 inch. So I'm going to use my cookie cutter and cut out donuts. If you don't have a cookie cutter, you can use a cup or anything round. Then I'll lift my dough like that. Keep this aside. Then using a nozzle, I'm going to cut the middle like that. Very easy. If you don't have a piping nozzle, you can use anything round that is smaller. See? Very nice. Then I'm going to pick, I have parchment paper over here that I've cut into pieces. This is a rectangular shape, so I'm going to place one over there. And then I'm going to place my donut on top. This is going to help me when frying because it will be easier to lift the dough. You make sure when placing the dough on the paper, you don't place them too close because they'll stick on each other. So you leave a gap in the middle. So as we make the rest of the dough that we started with is going to double up in size. So when I finish doing this, it's going to be just frying. Once you're done making the donuts, you'll move over to the stove top, and on medium-high flame, you're going to place a frying pan, then add cooking oil. Wait for the oil to get hot, not very hot, but just medium hot. You just want small bubbles when you check the oil, just like that. Then now it's time to place our donuts in the oil. So it's going to be much easier when using parchment paper because you're just going to peel them and place them carefully into the oil. So this is the bubbles I'm talking about. The oil shouldn't be too hot because it's going to burn the donuts. If you don't have parchment paper, you can also dust your working surface. It will still work. And let them cook for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Once they have browned on the bottom, you'll flip them. And look how gorgeous they look. Very nice. I usually make donuts almost 2 to 3 times in a week because they are easy snacks and very yummy. So my donuts are ready. I'm going to place them in a kitchen towel to drain excess oil. Then I'm going to place my next batch. As you can see, I'm still in the process of making my donuts and the children are already excited. They know that today it is donut day. And I'm also excited, by the way. I love donuts. And the way they're looking amazing. So I can't wait to dig in. You know how we usually eat bread every day? This is a very nice way to stop eating bread and eat something new, like donuts. Yeah, and they're very simple. Actually, if you make this the previous night before the children go to school, they'll have their breakfast with donuts. Huh? Yeah? Very nice. I've already done frying my donuts, so what is next is decorating. I love decorating donuts sometimes. because the children will even enjoy more, even me. So today I'm going to be decorating with chocolate. So I have dark chocolate and white chocolate. So I'm going to pick my donuts, and they have already cooled, as you can see. Then I'm going to dunk them in the chocolate a little bit. Let the chocolate drip a little bit. Then I'm going to place them back in my cooling rack like that. And in the bottom of the cooling rack, I have lined with parchment paper so that the chocolate can drip there. You can see how gorgeous they look. Very nice. Then I'm going to do the rest. So you can decorate with chocolate, or you can skip the chocolate and enjoy your donuts with tea or coffee. Very nice. But because I love chocolate, today I'm going to be glazing my donuts with chocolate. Once you're done coating the donuts with your dark chocolates, I'm going to drizzle in a little bit of white chocolate. Just like that. You can make any design you want. You can also use a spoon. I'm using my spatula. Then I'm going to top with a little sprinkles, just to be a little bit extra. So here are my wonderful, colorful, and very delicious donuts, and I hope you try them at home because they are amazing. So thank you so much, and catch you on my next one. Ciao.